Happy November! It's starting to get cold in many parts of the world, but today, we've got Ahrefs November updates all warmed up for you. So get yourself comfortable and let's get to it. We've made updates to 3 of our tools in November. Let's start with Keywords Explorer today. You'll see a new metric called Traffic Potential in your Overview and Keyword Ideas reports. Traffic Potential shows you the total organic traffic that the number 1 ranking page for your target keyword receives from all the keywords that it ranks for in your target country. This gives you an idea of how much traffic you could get if you were to rank first for that keyword. Also, we've completely removed the clicks trend chart and return rate metrics, since they haven't been updated for a long time. Next up, Site Audit. We now store HTML in Site Audit. This means that after you finish a crawl, you can search for pretty much anything within the content of your pages. This is really exciting because with most website crawlers, you have to first configure a custom search or code extraction before running a crawl. So if you made a mistake in your configuration, you'd have to start a new crawl. But since we store all the data on our end in Site Audit, you can run searches without having to go through this trouble. There are plenty of use cases for this. Since you can find all instances of any term across a website, you can find parts of your website using an older version of a template, or search for tracking scripts to find all pages where they're not present. Or do the opposite and look for all pages that have those tracking scripts. To analyze an individual page, click on a URL and select HTML source. You can then search through the code for whatever it is you're looking for. Or you can check your site using the filter here. Enjoy! Next, moving on to Site Explorer. We have quite a few updates here. First up, we've updated the navigation bar. If you look at the sidebar menu, you'll see that Site Explorer 2.0 reports are now the default. You can still find archived versions of the old Site Explorer reports at the bottom of the menu, under this Legacy section. The only exception is the Overview report. Since Overview 2.0 is still being fleshed out, we left both reports at the top. Next, we have a new release, the Paid Pages report. It's basically our top pages report, except that it shows you a list of pages that are ranking in ads. As with top pages, you can click on Compare Pages in the history chart to compare paid data for up to 10 pages on your target. Plus, we now show paid traffic and paid traffic cost, which we didn't show in our paid reports before. Next, over in Overview 2.0, we've changed the way we calculate the total number of keywords in all countries mode. Before, when you ranked for the same keyword in 2 different countries, we counted it as 2 keywords. But now, we only count it as 1. This means that you can expect to see a 30 to 40% drop in the number of keywords reported. This also affects the top pages report. Moving on, you can now compare countries on the history chart. To add them, click on Compare Countries in the chart itself. You can also add countries from the Traffic Share by Country widget below by clicking on these Add to Chart icons. Or, click on Compare Top 5 on Chart to replace the graph above with the top 5 countries. Also in Overview 2.0, we've added a new widget that breaks down the pages on a website into buckets according to the amount of organic traffic they get. This helps you to understand how traffic is spread out across a website's pages. There are 6 buckets of pages, ranging from 0 traffic to over 10K. Each bucket has 2 bars, which represent the number of pages and the total amount of search traffic these pages get. Use this toggle to see values in percentages. Here, we can see that almost half of our total blog traffic goes to only 6 pages, and over 400, or nearly 30%, of pages on our blog get 0 traffic from search. You can click into either bucket for more details. On to our last update in Site Explorer, which is in the Organic Keywords report. We made a small quality of life update here. Changes in traffic and ranking positions are now displayed in separate columns and can be sorted. With this, you can see the biggest winners or losers over a time period, whether it's month over month or year over year. This tells you where you're doing well and where you may need to put more focus on. Finally, to end off, our latest keyword database update. Search volumes are now available until August 2021. For keywords in the US, we're using a new estimation algorithm, which we believe provides more accurate search volume estimates than our competitors. In the upcoming releases, we'll be applying this algorithm to more countries. And that's it for our November updates. Let me know if there was a favorite feature of yours this month, or if there's anything else we can do to make our tools better for you. And as always, subscribe to this channel if you like this video. See you in the next update.